College basketball on CBS gets going once again this weekend. NC State at Florida, the capper. Hey, how are you, folks? Jason Horowitz, CBS College Sports, and Steve Lappas. Glad to be with you here on CBSSports.com. And, you know, Steve, NC State and Florida, neither of these teams have really been talked about that much this year. And for the majority reason, or the biggest reason, neither of them have really played big-time schedules. So what do we know about either the Wolfpack or the Gators?
Well, we know the Wolfpack has had a bad injury bite this year. They've had to start 3 different point guards, so they've been struggling when it comes to injuries. They're a defensive-minded team. They lead the ACC in least points allowed. That's how they want to play. Florida, on the other hand, is a team. Billy Donovan's trying to get this team to play that up-tempo style. They like to score. One of the problems they've had over the last 2 years, he has not been happy with the way they've played defensively. They made a step this year, and that's usually what happens. They're starting 3 sophomores, so it takes some time, and now they're starting to buy in defensively, and they're getting a little better.
Well, liking to score for this team starts with Nick Calathes. Talk about the way he's played this year.
7 assists a game, 15-plus points, shooting the ball, tremendous from 3 and 2. I mean, this is a kid who is a leader on the floor, and really, in a lot of ways, they go as he goes. So it all starts there. But they have some other sophomores, Chandler Parsons. Alex Tyus has made a big step this year, averaging 14 points. He's their main inside player. And they have a kid who just came back from an injury, a 6'11 freshman named Eloy Vargas, that they were expecting a lot of, who's been out, now is back. Maybe he can help make some contributions.
And don't forget, Florida was expecting that Maurice Spates would be on this team as well. Instead, he's on the Philadelphia 76ers. Clearly, that's a far away from Gainesville. Meanwhile, for NC State and the team from Raleigh, they go in the middle. This is all about Ben McCauley and Costner, Brandon Costner. In this game, they have the advantage in the paint.
I think they have the advantage in the paint, but the problem is you have to have somebody to throw big guys the ball. They're not bringing it up from the other end line by themselves and then shooting it. Somebody has to get it to them and get them into their offense. And one thing about Florida, they're not a great defensive team, and Billy hasn't been happy about that, but they play much better defense at home than they do on the road, and that's going to make it hard in NC State.
All right, what's the key and who's your winner?
Well, I think Florida's going to win the game, and the big key for them is what kind of defensive pressure can they keep on NC State so that NC State cannot get the ball into those big guys.
All right, we'll see how that all plays out. It's on CBS this weekend, and for more of any other game this weekend, be sure to stay with CBSSports.com. For Steve Lappas, I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care, folks.